A question on questions 23 and 24. So the question on 23 was when to use kind of this closed version of the notation versus I think when to use the open version, like why this one would be x is greater than or equal to 4 and this one's closed off. So on this graph back here, I really wish they'd put an arrow. But when they don't have the arrow there, when they don't have a solid dot, that's their way of saying it's going on forever. It really should have an arrow. For these ones where you have solid dots on both ends, that's when you can expect this kind of notation here. Let me open these. Oops. There we go. So there's our set builder notation. And so what this is saying is -2 is less than the x, and then that in turn is going to be less than or equal to the 2. So we're describing that interval right there for this one. And then for the range, we're saying we're going to go from 0, but not inclusive, so that's the lowest our graph goes, up to 4 inclusive, that's the highest our graph goes. And again, the way that this reads is 0 is less than y, which in turn is being less than or equal to 4. So the 0 is essentially staying, or the y is staying between 0 and 4. So that's the same thing for this one. And again, let me pop these answers open. So here for the range, the farthest left I go is -2, the farthest to the right I go is 3. So I want to say from -2 to 3. Same stuff over here, same endpoints, we just have the x in there, and the x is going to be greater than or equal to -2, but it's going to stay less than and not equal to the 3. Likewise for our domain, lowest is -5, highest is 4, and so that's what we're seeing here, -5 less than y, less than or equal to 4. Hopefully that cleared that up between where there isn't an arrow and when there is. Let me know if you still have questions.